seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting gone unheard. They want it sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll grab you down to your finest powder deeper. Maybe they're high on this stuff, they just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I won't either. Every shape of grain they make, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations, view the same. They found it, got it 1,000 times and fight over its name. So let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin. They built a cloud on a tower now to say it, save me now. These clowns are gonna make it. They want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple sweet solutions they can eat up. Oh, their acts callous enough, facts aren't valid enough. Facts are artifact of a past where they had it all. Sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll grind you down to your finest powder ether. Maybe they're high on the buzz, can't see through the fuzz. If you're looking for life, then you find earth. Leave it. They can make it, but the pill they gotta take it ain't the sweetest. They want it sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll grab you down to your finest powder deeper. Maybe they're high on this stuff, they just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I won't either. The lost, they fall in love. I think they're done completely. If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting gone unheard. They want it sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll grab you down to your finest powder deeper. Maybe they're high on this stuff, they just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I won't either. Every shape of grain they make, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations, view the same. They found it, got it 1,000 times and fight over its name. So let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin. They built a cloud on a tower now to say it, save me now. These clowns are gonna make it. They want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple sweet solutions they can eat up. Oh, their acts callous enough, facts aren't valid enough. Facts are artifact of a past where they had it all. Sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll grind you down to your finest powder ether. Maybe they're high on the buzz, can't see through the fuzz. If you're looking for life, then you find earth. Leave it. want it sweeter. They like it sweeter. They'll grab you down to your finest powdered ether. Maybe they're high on this stuff. They just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I won't either. If you're there, I've seen all I need to see. If you're there, I'm here with no reason to be. Oh God, I'd be feeding them directions, but no shot at keeping their attention. They spin their cotton heaven on a sugar mill, keeping some fermenting what they couldn't kill. They built a cloud out of silicon and words, shouting loud about it, splitting, gone unheard. They want it sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll grab you down to your finest powdered ether. Maybe they're high on this stuff, they just wanna suffer. If they ain't trying to fight it, I won't either. Every shape of grain they make, they can classify, but they see every shade of gray as black or white. Waste time with sweet phrases, affirmations, view the same. They found it, got it 1,000 times and fight over its name. So let them eat so much cake till they're overloaded. Tell them their brains ain't making serotonin. They built a cloud on a tower now to say it, save me now. These clowns are gonna make it. They want it sweeter, only sweeter. They're out of simple sweet solutions they can eat up. Oh, their acts callous enough, facts aren't valid enough. Facts are artifact of a past where they had it all. Sweeter, they like it sweeter. They'll grind you down to your finest powdered ether. Maybe they're high on the buzz, can't see through the fuzz. If you're looking for life and you find it, leave it.
Hello everyone. I see I gotta hydrate while I was away. I shall do that. I went to go get a drink.
They want it sweeter. They like it
Hi,
sweeter.
Coleman. Hi.
You down to your finest powdered ether. Maybe they're high on this stuff. They just
Someone
wanna
beat you to
suffer.
the hydrate,
If they ain't
Coleman.
trying to fight it, I won't either.
Okay. So, just waiting for everyone to get together. I'm gonna hop into VC. I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. We're doing Tavern Talk on a different day this week because it's just when everyone is available. So, more important to get everyone together than to have a different day. Everything. So, well, that is fine. Good. You can build up your channel points again. Alright. Manny is in voice chat. We can go hang out with Manny while everyone filters in. So, let's say hello to Manny. Manny, hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh my god, you are massive on my screen again.
Yeah.
Large mouth. Lord. Unreal.
Well, hello, hello. I know Holly may be a little bit late joining us. She
That's
was
okay.
having some trouble getting some momentum together.
Yeah, I saw that. That's alright. Yes, now we can.
Yes.
Yep.
I am also probably going to be muted a little more than usual. If I don't respond, feel free to be like, "Hey, Medi, you're muted." Clearing my throat and coughing a little bit because friend is over, smoked some weed, and then we smoked some pre-rolls, and those pre-rolls fucking sucked.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm learning today. Apparently, preservatives they put in them can be bad. Yeah. I don't want to smoke preservatives. I want to smoke weed.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's why people usually smoke it, is to get the full effects of it.
Yeah. Not the effects. Just also my throat still is scratchy. Also didn't help that I inhaled a ramen noodle earlier. I'm really,
Oh gosh.
my throat loves me today.
I've been doing dishes today because we got our dishwasher fixed.
Ooh, we love a fixed dishwasher.
We never knew that was a tongue twister until now, apparently.
Look, everything's a tongue twister when you're me.
It's cool. We're an 18+ stream.
Fish dicks washer. Incredible.
That's a new title in the castle.
I unfortunately missed exactly what you just said, like in your Discord.
Oh,
At exactly the moment where my headphones stopped telling me I was low on battery.
Oh gosh. I said that's a new title in the castle.
Fish the dick washer.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
A joke about being a necromancer / lich who smokes embalming fluid. That sounds interesting.
Don't want to smoke embalming. Okay, actually, I have two responses to that. One is the, oh god, I don't want to smoke embalming fluid. The other is the extremely hilarious, hell yeah, hand pass me the bowl of that embalming fluid, brother.
Well, I mean, it'd probably be bad if you, many, smoked embalming fluid, but for a necromancer or a lich, it'd probably be good for them, right?
I don't know about that. Probably wouldn't hurt them as much. But I don't think it'd be good either.
It lubricates the bones. It lubricates the bones.
Okay. If the lich is like a skeleton, or if it still has flesh.
I guess if you smoke it, I mean, the thing I'm concerned about is if you smoke it, does it even still have the same embalming properties?
That's true. You'd probably want to drink it more rather than smoke it.
That's edibles, baby.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I might at some point.
I think you'd be smoking incenses more than you'd be smoking embalming fluid. Because the embalming fluid stinks. So if you're gonna be like drinking embalming fluid, you want something to cover that up. So you'd smoke the incense, right?
Yeah, you smoke the incense, you drink the embalming fluid, and then...
I'm supposed to be
And then profit.
Wait, and then what? Kim?
I just said and then profit.
Yeah, and then profit. Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. Spooky. drinking embalming fluid and was smoking incense here, apparently.
Wait, what?
So apparently the pre-stream discussion.
That's what we doing now?
Well, only if you're a lich, because it would probably be unhealthy if you were anything else.
No, it could be healthy.
No.
I think our definition of healthy is very different.
I mean, it's healthy to the undead, maybe, because it doesn't affect them as much.
What is it?
Probably.
Undead, to be fair.
I mean, healing them does damage, doesn't it?
Well, healthy
Usually.
healthy to the undead. If you drink it or eat it and it doesn't bother you, then you're good. That's healthy to the undead.
That's true. That's true.
But if it's something like, I don't know, alcohol, like not booze, I'm talking like rubbing alcohol or something, they drink that like, ah, God, it's healing all the cuts and bruises of my body. Ah, the pain of healing.
So I scrolled down on Case's song list on Spotify. The next album under this one that I'm listening to currently, the very first song is just called Drugs, Drugs, Drugs.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of...
Most doctors will tell you to eat less carbs or get more exercise. And it's true, changing
Least one
eating habits
drugs.
and more physical activity can help.
One whole drug.
But it's a completely
But like
different lifestyle,
one drugs,
which can be
please.
overwhelming to even think about.
We got drugs, drugs, the kind that you
I'd like
can get
one
if you
whole
feel
drug,
all fucked
please.
up.
One drug,
Won't
please.
hit you up and shit'll get you buzz, buzz, buzz. Got a shape that every cell in you will love, love, love. I say we got drugs, drugs, drugs. The kind for when you're feeling
Actually, a friend
any
of the
type of
family is
fucked up. Won't hit the cause,
pharmacist,
but
and
it
he
gets
does
the
not
right
like it
nerves
when we call
plugged.
medicine
So worth
drugs.
that you won't miss the
But we still do
feeling,
it in
love,
front of
love,
people that
love.
are old.
I take my drugs all the time. I cannot live without my drugs.
He's just like, can we not call it drugs? Like, if it's drugs, that means it's illegal, it's a bad substance, or it's being abused. That's what drugs are.
Technically, I take hormones, but it's not the kind of hormones you think it is. Because insulin is a hormone. Kind of.
And I ain't here to tell you where your flaws is. I'm just a doctor. Never passed an exam for a degree, but I was the test proctor. So listen to me. You got money, I got relief. I promise, honey, honest.
Yes, insulin is a peptide hormone. It is in fact a hormone.
But with suburban insurance, you'll be leaving with
Yep.
all of these.
We got drugs, drugs, drugs.
I'm like, okay, we're not supposed to call it drugs. Where do I go to get my drugs, man?
I'm on so many medications, it's not even funny. At least 3 of them are just for my stomach and my guts, and then some for my brain, and insulin.
Patience waiting for a script. You dig? You feel me? These things affect your memory. You're thinking this is therapy? Why the fuck are you telling me your job sucks? Can't sleep, pads fuck, can't eat. Don't see the point in telling me just take these. Be grateful there's a name for your disease and a sponsored bullet pointed list of chemical
I
reactions.
am
No
not
stress,
on
don't be depressed.
medication.
We
I
got a
just take
pill for
vitamins.
that. Might slow
I
down.
also take vitamins in addition to my
No
medication.
sweat, there's a pill for that, but don't you dare take all 3 at once. That causes heart attacks.
We got drugs, drugs, drugs. The kind that you can get if you feel all fucked up. Won't hit you up and shit'll get you buzz, buzz, buzz. Gotta shape every cell in you will love, love, love. I say we got drugs, drugs, drugs. The kind for when you're feeling any type of fucked up. Won't heal the cause, but
Not
it gets the
that
right
high of
nerves
dosage
plugged.
of gabapentin,
So worth that you won't miss the feeling, love, love, love.
We got like a lot of gabapentin.
We got
Oof.
It's like I like take 600 milligrams a day, so that is 6 pills a
Side
day.
effects may include
Oh.
gas and bloating,
cracking, joints and cramps and stress. Lethargy, nausea, halitosis, rash, dizziness, IBS. Fatigue, easy bruising, eye twitching, slow healing, difficulty eating, and shortness of breath. Hypertension, restless legs, depression, stupor, and possibly death. Hope I ain't scaring ya. After all this,
I am also on Twitter if you're making a
we're
tweet.
taking care of ya.
I am making a
Believe me,
tweet.
Dr.
I have you
Covid's
already,
taking
but
care
I'm
of
putting
ya.
a link to the Twitch
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
because I am not doing the streaming. This is the
Yeah. So since most of the people in here are on Mastodon, I really only link people on the Mastodon post, also because it's the one with the most character allowed in a message.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I usually only link on Mastodon because of that. Because Blue Sky and Twitter have their character limits, and they're a pain. I have all of them because I don't want to send. Like, some people are like, oh, well, I don't want all these websites to have my information, and I'm like, I gotta increase my reach. I gotta have access to everything. That's valid. Damn.
So I'm just on Mastodon, but I'm on at least 5 Mastodon instances. I have different accounts on different places for particular posts because I like to do that.
I still primarily use Twitter because I'm a creature of habit, and it's hard for me to switch over to using something else primarily. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just a creature of habit, so I've just stuck with Twitter. I've tried to switch over to primarily using like Blue Sky or Mastodon, but it's hard to keep up with it because then I just kind of slink back over to Twitter eventually. I have a kitty in my lap. Hello, baby girl. Hi, Belle. You were so brave with the handyman over today working on the dishwasher. You were just like staring at him from my desk. I think we'll give Callie until like 9 o'clock, or 20 minutes. And then we'll get started, because I want to give her a little bit of time. I know she's had a rough day today. I also just feel bad about starting without her, even though I know she said we could. But like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with just my friend's music, Case's music, on streams from now on. Because I've sent a VOD to YouTube, and I was using one of those, like, DMCA free streaming musics on Spotify. No, they weren't DMCA free. I can't trust these playlists anymore. So I'm just going to be using Case's music, because Case told me in DMs that, like, yeah, go for it. So, I have their express permission to use it.
Yeah, I'm pretty like with this stuff. I just like I have a playlist of like music that I've either explicitly gotten permission from the creator, or they explicitly state somewhere. Sometimes it's video game soundtracks, because a lot of video game soundtracks are just fine.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Square Enix.
Yeah, Square Enix.
Or Atlas.
Shakes fist at Square Enix.
Yeah, Atlas too. That makes sense.
Wait, what did Atlas do?
Try to put their music on the stream while playing their video game and see how it goes.
Ooh.
Oh. I don't get why. I don't get. Sorry, I don't get why companies would do that. Like, if people like your game and like the music so much, they want to use it in the video. They're not necessarily making money off of the music. They're making money off of the video that your music just so happens to be playing in.
That is very easy. That's because they're Japanese. And I don't mean
Serious
that, like,
about their.
yeah, the copyright in Japan is like a completely different ballgame than the US.
Right.
I also play Violet Pony sometimes, but that's pony music, like MLP.
Yeah.
I mean, Violet's got good music, but also like.
I never personally got into MLP.
Oh. Spotify's being really weird right now. I actually have to close it, I think.
Yay, Spotify.
Oh, okay. I have to actually, like, task manager the Spotify, I guess.
Oh,
Really broke.
It did, in fact, really break, apparently. There we go. Dominic, thank you for the subscription. Yay, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Best Foxy Waxy. Been
Yeah, it's
lurking the
September.
whole time and shall continue to do so. Well, thank you.
right, September. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so if there are others in chat who want to subscribe to Caitlin, it's currently 25% off, as the button conveniently tells you. I
But
believe you
please,
still
if
get
you're
them out.
But please, if you're on mobile, sub through your browser.
Never pay money through a mobile app that you could do through a browser.
Yes.
Oh, is that because of the iPhone thing?
Yeah. That starts.
Apple and Android.
So yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So you can also type the exclamation point sub, and it'll give you the link to sub in your browser. But yeah, please sub through the browser. Save your monies. Give less money to companies and more monies to me.
This should always be the case. Yes.
It's like someone who actually needs the monies. Give
Yeah.
them, please.
Give coins, please, so Kaji can buy wares.
you can buy wares if you give the coins.
Exactly.
Apparently my cat has an opinion on capitalism. What is it, darling? What do you want? Why are you bothering?
Oh, cats hate capitalism. Didn't you know?
Good God,
Cats
bro,
are
inside voices.
cats are agents of chaos. They hate capitalism because they're agents of chaos.
She just showed up and was like, "Nah." I'm like, inside
And
voices.
wares and services? No, just wares. The services are for other clients.
Amazingly spooky. I did not hear the cat at all. Just a response to her.
Yeah.
Oh. And my microphone is like right in my face. I'm Pretty sure if I picked her up and sat her in my lap, then you could probably hear her. But she would only sit in my lap for all of maybe 8 seconds and then decide to leave.
Aw. What? You have goop in your eyes a little bit, baby. Not the goop.
Someone in Winslow-Wilmington named Grandma Texas and I'm Final Fantasy 14 right now.
Grandma, Texas? I love it.
Grandma, Texas.
A fellow with gray hair who just like pasted a map like marker to the Culinarians Guild in the Say chat. Probably not intentionally.
Crows understand capitalism, but only to the point to where they can benefit from it. That's true. Crows and ravens only understand capitalism to that degree.
Crows and ravens understand bartering. I don't know that they
Oh,
understand.
yeah, bartering is a little different than capitalism.
Yeah, like.
They understand you can exchange goods and services for other goods and services.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
So this version of Antonym is called the 2009 Newgrounds edition. Or Newgrounds version. Spelled in leet speak.
Beautiful.
Yep. Violet Pony's... Yeah. Violet Pony's second most popular song... Actually, Violet Pony's most popular song, but is apparently second on the list of popular songs, is called Lesbian Ponies with Weapons.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Lesbian Ponies with Weapons.
Lesbian ponies with weapons.
Oh, by the way, I have a story.
Ooh, please tell.
So, this weekend, my family essentially bought a watermelon, but it wasn't perfect for too long. But it was not bad. Just the texture was not perfect for me.
Uh-oh.
So, I bought out an antique from our storage room that is a juice.
Oh. You made watermelon juice?
I made watermelon juice.
Ooh.
Yay.
It is very good, but also, my god, never again.
Is it very sweet?
No, the juice is perfect. It tastes like watermelon.
Oh, was it a mess?
Yeah.
Did it make a mess?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
The juice is a mess. The juice goes everywhere under it. And
Oh gosh.
I don't know if you ever want to touch watermelon pulp.
Oh, that sounds terrible. That sounds awful.
Sounds like autism nightmare.
Watermelon pulp sounds so bad.
And it's quite a texture that cannot describe.
Step away real quick. Take care of the bowl and grab myself something.
Yeah, get something to take care of that taste in your mouth.
Yeah, the throat, yeah. I also probably am gonna take that as well.
Okay.
Assuming that's chill.
No, go for it. Like I said, we're an 18 plus stream. You do what you gotta do, Manny.
Alright, catch you in a moment.
The rinds are like the outer part of the watermelon.
Oh, okay.
The rinds?
Yeah, the watermelon rind.
Okay.
Probably
It's
not.
like the peel in French, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think the rind is the white part between the red stuff you actually eat and the green on the very edge of the watermelon. I think the rind is that white section.
Okay. So how I did it is that essentially I cut the watermelon in slice like you would do normally, and then I cut the rind out of it. So I only took the pink part.
Yeah. I figured. Coleman eats weird parts of fruit.
I mean, it's completely understandable. It's eatable. It's just that it's a bit too, I guess, sour.
Yeah, it's bitter.
Yeah, it's too bitter for the juice.
Yeah.
By the way, with like a medium-sized watermelon, I have like 1 liter of juice.
Damn, that's a lot of juice.
So,
To be fair, they are called watermelons for a reason.
yeah. So yeah, if you want watermelon, just use a mixer and use like.
Wait, I thought you just ate the white part of the watermelon. You eat the green part too? Sir. Sir, I don't know. I don't. Good lord.
Watermelon is technically a berry.
I guess.
Watermelon. I thought. Wait, huh?
Yeah, watermelons are berries, just like cucumbers.
Yeah, they're kind of weird. Taxonomy of
Okay.
vegetables and fruits and berries are very strange. Sir, this is an Arby's.
I was ready to throw hands when somebody told me that pumpkins were berries, and I was like, wait, that makes sense, and I hate you for making sense. I'm gonna fight you now.
Technically tomatoes are also berries.
Tomatoes are also berries, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sir, this is an Arby's. I'm sorry, but this is actually a Wendy's.
It's like tomatoes are berries. What the fuck? He's like, sir, this is an Arby's. It's like you're just in the drive-thru, just having a full rant. Just like, I don't understand how this works. How was I lied to my entire life? You're like, would you like to order, sir?
Incredible.
Asking me if I have any lemon slice?
Lemon? Oh, because he also eats lemons.
Lemon peel?
He eats lemons like he eats oranges, except he also eats the peel, I think.
So he's eating a lemon like an apple.
Kind of. But he also eats the core of apples too. Seeds and all.
Who this?
This is Coleman. He is one of my tabletop friends. He's in my chat right now.
So my grandfather ate onions like apples.
Oh, I've seen people make just onion sandwiches. There's a type of onion where you can it's like sweet enough that you can do that.
Yeah, you can just throw it on 2 pieces of bread and call it a day.
Yeah.
I prefer my onions caramelized.
Same though. I love caramelized onions.
Damn good.
By the way, I discovered that thing the other day.
Oh, shallots are great. Yeah.
They're amazing.
I want to harvest some wild ramps at some point. I want to head up north and go ramp picking. Ramps are so good.
I forgot. God damn it.
Oh, did you forget your ramps? So ramps are a wild garlic, but they're kind of a combination between onion and garlic when it comes to flavor.
Yeah, we were talking about plant life. I was supposed to go get 2 green like little vases to put the parts of my vines that I wanted to
Oh.
they started sprouting roots. God damn it. I'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah, I wanted to go. They don't. Unfortunately, I'm too far south for ramps to grow, but they're apparently pretty common in Appalachia. So someday I want to head north into the mountains and do ramp picking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, cause like
I'm a raven, you're right.
Lasagna is basically a spaghetti flavored cake. Tabletop and IRL friends, thank you very much. Don't online acquaintance us. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, Razor calls me out. So what'd you get, Manny?
I got some lemonade.
Ooh, lemonade.
I
Over at
also have
Flintstone,
lemonade.
I have berry lemonade, THC drink mix.
Ooh, that's tasty. That sounds tasty.
It is. It's good.
Mine don't have churros in it, but I have lemon slices.
So Razor, when are you taking your child down to Disney World so we can actually meet in person? Or Universal. We all know Universal's actually better, but Disney World is where all children want to go.
Disney World.
Disney World. I don't like driving in Orlando. Orlando sucks. I'd go there if I had a job. I'd go there more often, except I hate driving there. So maybe I wouldn't go more often. Unless I could like
Yeah, I didn't-
Uber there, but it's an hour and a half drive. So an Uber would cost a lot. That's
I
actually
didn't have
planned
a
in the
car
next
when I
one.
lived in Orlando.
Yeah. That's actually
used to
planned in the
fucking
next
bus
1 to 2
everywhere.
years. Sweet. Well, you gotta let me know when you're coming down. And we'll hang. Maybe I'll have a job by then and be able to buy a ticket to like go with you guys.
To be fair, even I do not want to drive in the downtown area like this.
Yeah. Orlando sucks because it's all touristy too. So it's like
Let's say
you've also
down-
got out of towners driving.
Yeah, I'll say downtown Orlando. Downtown Orlando isn't absolutely horrible. It's just when you get closer to Universal and Disney World, since they take up the majority of the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like Disneyland. See, Disneyland only takes up a little bit of a small city called Anaheim. But
Yeah.
Disney World takes up the majority of Orlando.
Yeah, that's because they
it is
didn't
so
build
freaking
it.
huge.
Well, they also just didn't build everything right next to each other. You have to actually like
Exactly.
go to the different parks. You can't just like go to one entrance and then decide what you want to do. It's like a whole day of if you're
Yeah.
gonna go to a park, you're basically staying there. Universal's nice though because it's all connected to their main plaza, so you can go to like their they have like a couple of like they have like a shopping area that you can get into without an actual ticket to the parks. That's where the globe is in the lake. But then it splits off there to the main park and then the Islands of Adventures park. I think the water park is nearby, but you actually do have to go somewhere different. But nobody. If you're going to Orlando, why would you go to a water park? Anyway.
Blizzard Beach was pretty fun.
I just would rather go to an actual beach than a water park. But I just don't like water parks in general. Kaylin Lore doesn't like water parks. I kind of want to do the lightsaber experience. Oh, where you build your own lightsaber? That shit's cool. I actually
They still
haven't.
have that in Disney World?
I don't know if they have. Did they add it to Disney? I thought that was a Disneyland thing.
Yeah, I think they put that in Galaxy's Edge and Disneyland, but in Disney World, I don't know if they still have the. I know they had the what's it called, the Jedi Academy for little kids.
Yeah. Unless they added it recently.
Probably, I think it's been added to the new edition when they trying to expand Hollywood Studios.
Mhm.
Hollywood Studios is kind of the weakest park right now, so they're trying to make it a little more.
And
better,
yeah,
I guess? I don't know.
fill it out a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what do they have? Toy Story Land and then Runaway Railway are the only two other things in Hollywood Studios. Oh, and I guess
could've-
Tower of Terror is there too.
They could have
So-
put Runaway Railway somewhere else and then just kept the Great Movie Ride and just updated it. Because the Great Movie Ride is iconic for Hollywood Studios, and I hate that they got rid of it. For
Yeah.
Mickey's Runaway Railway is all screens. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, there's not a lot of practical effects going on with it, but it's mostly like screens, and it's all a couple of animatronics here and there. But I'm just like, bro, y'all could have kept.
No, Walt Disney World Resort, Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios does in fact have the workshop for lightsabers. Yeah, they have the lightsaber at Disney World. Sadly, Disneyland and Disney World have their own websites, so you have to like actually go to the website. $250 for the lightsaber. It's not bad, because I think they're pretty like good quality too.
I think what they're looking for, because the lightsaber experience, that's more of a show, like a show type thing, where you're part of the show and you build your own lightsaber. But what Disney World has is you can build your own lightsaber, but I don't know if it's part of a bigger production or not. I'm saying, I used to work there, and it's been years since I've actually been on Disney property, so I don't know any of the new crap that they've been doing. I just know that from a lot of the people that I still talk to that live in the Orlando, Florida area, they're like, bro, Disney World is nothing like when you were here, man. It's completely different. COVID tore us asunder. People aren't showing up. This whole My Genie Plus digital thing keeps people looking at their phones. It's frustrating because it's all computerized and it breaks down. We just can't get anything done anymore.
Yeah. Oh, it does seem to be the entire show. Okay.
I was gonna say the website for both the lightsaber stuff is identical. Like the page is identical for the two.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is a show. That's good then.
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
Oh,
So-
except Disney World lightsaber is slightly more expensive.
Taxes, probably.
Of course it is.
I would say because taxes. California has probably different taxes than Orlando.
120 for a lightsaber plus tax versus 250 for a lightsaber.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's a difference.
Good job, Disney. That'll get all the families coming back.
Well, after the Galactic Star Cruiser,
I'm guessing it's probably because people go to Walt Disney World more than Disneyland when they're planning a Disney trip, and they're gonna milk it because more people go to World.
Yeah, Disneyland is for the locals. Disneyland is for people who live in California or in that.
Yeah, I was gonna
area
say.
that can get there faster.
Yeah, I was gonna say Disneyland, you're gonna find more locals than people that live in the area. Disney World is gonna be the people from, like, out of town.
Yeah, lots of people from out of town.
That's the touristy one. I've always wanted to do, I know there's some controversial things about the Avatar movies, but I thought those little puppet things were fucking adorable. The little, like, bird things that they ride. You get, like, the little puppets. I don't know what they're called. I thought those were cool, though.
Oh, the dragon thing?
Yeah. But honestly, I've seen stuff similar to them at, like, the Ren Fair, where they're actually, like, handmade and stuff. So, like, I'd rather buy one at, like, a Ren Fair.
That's always the thing about Disney, right? Like, everything that I see with Disney, I'm like, this looks like it would be fun at a lower price point, but the amount of expenses on it are just like, I could spend half as much at a Ren Fair and have 10 times the fun.
Yeah, for real.
I have no interest in Disney parks because of that. It's just like,
Mm.
I don't want to spend that much money on, like, kinda not that much. I also have the bias of never having gone to one because I have never been able to afford it. So,
Yeah.
you know.
It's been years since I was at Disney. I think Disney World, I was in 5th grade. And then Disneyland was almost 10 years ago. So,
I was offered to go to either Disney World or get a pool in your
Ooh.
backyard, and me and my sister decided to take the pool.
honestly valid. Super valid, actually.
You'll definitely get more fun out of the pool than spending all that money and time and stress in freaking Disney.
Yeah, and like, just go out in your backyard and it's like infinitely usable.
No crowds.
Yep. So
Yeah, I've had my Disney World fun when I was working there, so I got a chance to experience Disney while it was still good, you know.
Coleman came down to visit a couple years ago and we went to, has it been a couple years? Was it last year? I don't remember. Time is fake. But he came down to visit and we went to Universal instead. And Universal is kind of more adulty, it feels like, because you've got more actual rides rather than shows there. So that was fun.
While I
2-3
was
years
living in
ago.
Orlando-
Yep.
Yeah, while I was living in Orlando, my dad came to visit me, and we took him to Orlando for his birthday. Or we
Nice.
took him to Universal for his birthday instead of Disney because he was like, I don't want to be surrounded by people and their screaming kids, so I just want to go somewhere cool. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
let's take him to Universal. So we took him to Islands of Adventure and Universal proper. So he had a
Yeah.
good time.
Which one's what, Ryua?
I was asking which one of the Super Mario theme parks were they?
I don't think there's any. Was it? Hold on. Super Mario. I know what you're. That's
World.
Universal Studios in California, I think. Universal, yeah. So Universal in Hollywood, California has Super Nintendo World, which is, it's all right. They haven't. It's kind of plain. They don't have a lot to do there for right now. I really like the rides that aren't exactly roller coasters, but it's a cart and you are moving. And it's like a dark ride, dark thrill ride kind of deal. That's my speed on rides. Like,
Oh, when it's a cart and a big screen and you're just
Yeah.
what's happening on screen. Yeah, those
Yep.
rides are cool.
Yep. They have a Spider-Man one at Universal Orlando. It's really fun.
A little bit of history. That was actually the first ride to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I found out actually the funny thing that Universal is still allowed to have Marvel characters because they can only have Marvel characters from the comics. They can't have they have to be comic designs. But they're the only theme park that is east of the Mississippi allowed to use Marvel characters, and that is why Disney World doesn't have any of that Marvel stuff at it. Because Universal has their comic book area. Yep.
Honestly, Disney will probably be better off without flattering enough too much Marvel in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like leave the Marvel stuff to Universal. To be honest with you, I know there's a few Marvel little pop up pocket areas in Disney World right now.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to like the real Marvel stuff, the rides, the character meetings, and all that, yeah, keep it with Universal. Disney, you just go back to what you used to do.
Yeah.
Please.
And then
Disney, what are you doing?
yeah.
That's what they're doing with their live action movies.
Yeah, the live action movies that no one likes or no one asked for.
Yeah, I know.
So
I was making fun of it because they're going back to what they used to do.
Deadpool and Wolverine was so good.
It is such a good movie.
It was incredible. It was probably the best Marvel movie in years. It was really good.
Honestly, most of the Deadpool movies are just very good in general.
Yeah. But it was so fun. It was great. I really wish they would do more stuff like that. But of course, it was because of the rating and everything, it's going to be really hard. But considering how well it did, I really hope that encourages Disney to do more rated R Marvel stuff. Yeah.
Or at least branch out. At least
That too. Yeah.
accept some ideas from people who aren't like engrossed into the Disney IP, into the Disney.
They really need to learn that their biggest demographic is actually the adults. Because I think they're still trying really hard to cater to children, which is fine, but their demographic is growing up too. So they need something for the adults too. And I think if they really embraced that more, they could do better and make better movies. But anyway, we are gonna go ahead and swap over, and if Kelly comes and joins us, we shall have her. Grab the game. Ta-da! Let me turn off the music. Okay. Okay, so here, I wanted to point this out. Here's that wanted wall. Where, like, the portraits that show up in the background come from. Like, Wizard of Paws. Banned for causing too much chaos due to the innkeeper trying out his new catnip recipe.
Wait, so he came into the inn peddling drugs?
No, the innkeeper was trying out a catnip recipe, and the Wizard of Paws drank it and got too chaotic.
Oh, okay.
But I think
I thought he came into the inn and was like, "Hey, you want some catnip?"
Oh, that's just a Lalafell.
I know. I was gonna say, this is absolutely a Lalafell from FF14. Because the hairstyle, the little crown is also the necklace. I think she's wearing the Lise outfit. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
This is literally just a Lalafell. Fed the most disgusting drink I've ever been given to Andu. Poor little buddy gave me quite a look. Sabrina, disturbing the peace. Possums and firecrackers will no longer be allowed on the premises. This also feels like it could be a Final Fantasy character. Just because of the hair. But it's hard to say.
It's a fantasy character, alright.
Yep.
Arcane Eureka is her name. She looks like a meme.
Arcane Eureka, yeah. Banned for multiple attempts of trying to smuggle her celestial chinchilla friend under her jumper. We have explained to her that we cannot verify his age to drink by the color of his teeth.
Celestial chinchilla. Is that what we're calling
Hang
it
on.
now?
So there's a drinking age now.
Apparently.
I said that
We
last
have a
time.
10-year-old in the fucking like in the main story that we were serving drinks.
Banned from the tavern for incessantly performing the popular Wellspring song Wall of Wonder every night.
God damn it.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Hydrate.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll hydrate.
And for stealing
Kitty.
the barrel, needed it as a dragon mug.
Kitty. Banned for using our drinks for her alchemist experiments. Didn't need an indoor blizzard. Used magic to awaken the bar stools, which then unionized and walked out.
For the bar stills.
Raph the eccentric.
Banned for their amazing entrances to the inn, like jumping in through the windows, flying through the front door, and dropping in through the ceiling somehow, always announcing to everyone, "Behold, for I am here."
It's more like a hold, for I am here.
There is our illithid friend. Banned for taking something every time the bartender turned away, and Andu was the one who caught him. He stole 3 stools, 1 bottle, 1 can of herbs, and broke a window on his way out.
How the hell did he steal the stools?
Quote
Well, a lot
unquote
of
glowing
effort.
magical wishing rocks. Is it just uranium or?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Little Owlin.
Perp owl?
Tried to steal Andu 28 fucking times. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow.
At 27,
Meow,
they
meow.
were on dinner highs. But 28, that's just too much.
Meow.
To share their coffee and coffee beans with Andu. Can we not give Andu coffee? Is that a rule?
That sounds
Look at
terrible.
These
Meta.
backers?
Yes, I believe these are all Kickstarter backers. Zlesk, banned for biting the hand that fed him. This is the threatening the cat with the knife face. This is that cat's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. The person that was covered.
Banned for actively provoking bar fights between customers and then disappearing to watch the chaos somewhere else.
I appreciate this.
Angering the dice gods. Banned for napping too long. Eating all the tater.
All the fancy cups. She swears that she didn't do it.
Eating all the tater tots in the tavern and not leaving a good enough tip. At least that's what he thinks. He actually forgot to pay for his meal. Oh, this little fox with a crown. Banned for impersonating royalty, eating a lich's phylactery, and theft. Oh.
In that order?
For
They
them.
ate a lich's phylactery.
Yeah, good for them. Banned for gathering all of the shiny tavern decorations and hiding them under the bar after drinking too much coffee.
A relatively evergreen was trying to sell empty flasks claiming that it was actually a potion of invisibility.
Yeah, the potion's invisible. Banned for stealing every spoon.
He needed the spoon.
Banned for releasing a horde of chickens into the tavern during a performance. Banned for sleep eating other characters' food.
Sleep eating sounds like a very not safe activity.
I mean,
It's an impressive one.
yeah.
Like,
And then there's
you-
a guest book
I
even.
don't know. It's like I don't know how conscious you need to be to actually chew and swallow properly without breathing in your food and it trying to go into your lungs and you choking.
Love and kisses
What?
from your friendly resident Eldritch Horror. Come visit the Void sometime.
It's definitely not like completely fantastical. I think that sleep eating is like an actual thing that happens in real life. So
Well, if you're
I'm pretty sure I've like actually heard of
sleepwalking,
this.
you could eat.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. It's
well,
like absolutely something
sleepwalking
you do.
is you just getting up and moving and breathing while you're still like conked the hell out. But I'm talking like your brain
Yeah,
has to. It's like your brain and body have to make the conscious decision to switch over from breathing to eating. Like if you're
that
able
is
to do,
something like that is something that can happen while like sleepwalking.
huh?
Sleepwalking is more akin of a type B what's the word?
'Cause the thing about
Epileptic
sleepwalking,
episode.
yeah, sleepwalking is neurologically weird.
Yeah,
Um, 'cause it's your
you can do a lot of
brain.
things that you would be able to do while awake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why when somebody is sleepwalking, you should wake them up.
Yeah.
The whole thing of, no, don't wake them up, that will scare them. You wake them up because you don't know if they're going to go take their car.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh, okay.
I had a cousin that would sleepwalk and talk at the same time. So she would just be wandering the halls and just mumbling to herself until she got to someone's room, and she would just stand by the door and just mumble at you until you wake
Zenitsu
her up.
Zenitsu from Demon Slayer sleep fights.
Oh hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I heard about that character. They try to make him useful by making he's an actual competent warrior when he's knocked the heck out.
Yep.
He's a competent
I was
warrior
like,
when he's not there.
It's like how I'm good at fighting games when I'm high.
All
I
right.
don't know why that's the case, but it is.
Let's dive into oops, I just smacked my microphone. Let's dive into another day at the tavern. Act 2, Starlight Sonata. 7, Crossroads of Three. Third of the Astral Moon.
Yes.
Our resident cinnamon roll and uh not so cinnamon roll.
Morning.
could be a cinnamon roll if I wanted to be.
Good morning, Melly. Good morning, Blaze.
Hmm.
What have you both been up to today?
Oh, dilly dallying and such.
I was not dilly dallying.
It goes well with the brooding.
Sounds like a wonderful morning. Can I offer you both something to drink in these early hours?
Please. Can you make me something smart and sparkly?
Can do. Smart and sparkling for the baby kitty.
Yeah. Love to sparkle.
And now
3
we'll
shots
ask
of
again,
smarts.
where is this child's ID?
2 shots of
This is drugs
sparkling.
that make you smarter, so it's okay.
3 shots of
Still,
smarts. 2
we
shots
just
of
saw some
sparkling.
we just saw somebody who had a problem with not being able to drink because they were underage and you couldn't confirm their age or something like that. Where is this cat creature's ID?
A fresh brew of smart sparkles.
Thank you. This is just the right amount of sparkle. I love drugs.
Happy to hear that.
I don't have a problem.
Blaze, what can I get you?
Nothing.
All right. So, has the cape found its way back home yet?
Yes. The vampire was thankful, if melancholic. It seems to have awarded memories of old woe. Awakened memories of old woe.
He just wants a happy childhood. Damn.
You seem pretty excited to me.
He should be. It fits him well.
Almost like it was made for him.
Hmm.
It was very interesting seeing a vampire in person. His fangs were shorter than I thought they would be. Expected them to be the size of a colossal saber-toothed tiger's fangs, but they were much tinier.
A common misconception. Where did you find him?
The local Gaia temple got split in the middle by a fallen star.
That sounds morbidly interesting.
Was. I overheard some priests say they're thinking about rebuilding the temple around it because it looks kind of cool. People like distinct temples.
They do.
The Empire was traveling with a really nice dwarf and a holy woman of Cassiopeia. We're asking around to see if the priests knew anything about the star ring.
Did they?
No, I could have told them that 2 days ago. While we were sneaking around and listening in, we overheard the strangest conversation. Turns out Alithia, that's the cleric's name, found out that one of the priests was actually a wobbling ooze in disguise.
Wobbling goo.
Scandalous.
No, right? In the end, it was all okay. Others forgave him, and he promised to try and become a real priest.
I'm a real priest.
Apparently, he really loves the humidity in the temple. All hugged and everything. It was very sweet. I was really happy we could see that from the shadows.
We?
Me and the mysterious and quiet Blaze. He's my new associate.
Uh,
I'm no such thing.
it's great to see you two working together so closely. You make a great duo.
We are not a duo.
Thank you.
How did you find the right moment to give Kyle his cape between all those heightened emotions?
We didn't. She got caught.
I thought one of the pillars would be big enough to hide behind, but it wasn't.
It wasn't a pillar, it was a tall vase.
I felt very well hidden when Ilithia suddenly asked me if I wanted to stop hiding now. Paying a lot of attention. I think she noticed me from the very beginning.
But he got too careful as people only get D4 -1 tragedies in their backstory.
She's so cool and smart.
Did you ask her about her investigation?
I did, but she said it was too early to share any insights. Even when I kept asking, she wouldn't budge. I asked Master Smith Frostgrip to tell me more about the temple's architecture instead. Did you know that its altar was built from a 1,000-year-old oak?
I didn't. That's fascinating.
It is. He also told me I have to work on my stealth, that being small isn't going to be enough. I think she knows from experience.
Better not tell her that.
Or not.
So, are you going to work on it?
Blaze is going to show me the ropes.
Is he now?
Have to. She'll get herself killed otherwise.
That's a very dramatic way to look at things. But also very nice of you.
Mm.
So, would you say your investigation was a success?
Kind of. Got to see how clueless the other investigators are and returned the cape to Mr. Vampire. We didn't find out anything new about the stars. I didn't even get to see any monsters. I was hoping maybe some would have fallen from the astral sea and I could have studied them.
A dangerous, if very exciting dream.
Mostly a foolish one.
Think so? Have you met monsters before? What kinds? Do you have favorites? What were the first ones you ever met? Did they try to eat you or be your friend?
Of course, I've encountered monsters before. They've been a part of my life for many years. The shadows are full of them.
How dramatic.
He isn't wrong.
Really? It's scary.
Of course it is.
So the first monsters you ever saw were shadow monsters?
No, they were much worse than that. Hmm. Dot dot dot. Dotting so hard.
What is it?
Can I have a drink after all? The words aren't flowing easily.
Adjusting my leg position. Of course. Same as last time.
Yes.
Let's see if I can find something sweetly charismatic. One sunny breeze. Whoop. That's a little too much
Too much
charisma.
sunny. Too much sunny.
That's a little too much sparkle. Hold on.
Too much sunshine.
Wait, you have to add an ingredient before. It's a sixth touch.
Oh, it is 6, isn't it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
That one.
Mm.
There it goes. A drink, just for you.
Thanks.
Is he blushing? I think he's actually blushing a little. I think that's his happy face. That's cute.
We have a happy face.
He does have a happy face. It exists. Who would have thought?
Happiness.
What's it?
Fine.
That means it's perfect.
So, where was I? Ah, right. Shadow monsters. Back when I was younger, I had just joined the Shadow Banes and was eager to prove myself. It's said there are great riches far in the depths of the Gravelmac and dangerous mountain range of the east of Fesoa. Hidden treasure troves full of precious gems and gold. And I owed some debts. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there, to the darkest of its crevices. Guarding its depths were creatures no one had ever chose to face. No one would ever chose to face. Bleak stalkers straight from the Twilight Chasm. Hideous creatures that have every right to be associated with the Nightmare Realm. They typically feed on rocks and gemstones, but they seem to think bones have the same general consistency. I wasn't able to harm them with my mortal weapons, so I distracted them with some of the gems I had managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I would never forget their twisted antlers and beak like snouts.
They sound kind of cute.
They were not cute.
If you say so. Maybe one day I'll encounter some.
Pray you never will.
No thanks.
We got a rumor.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, achievement, Puppet Master.
Big Wolf Lady!
Yeah, Kara's back. Since Cully's not here, I'm gonna say, Riel, do you want to take her since,
Sure.
it's three people
Real well, do the roar.
Oh
Do the roar.
my goodness.
Roar.
Alright.
Woo.
Thank you. And you drink, will ya?
Coming right up, Care. Any preferences?
The usual.
Something strong and powerful?
Exactly.
Strong and powerful it is.
Southern drawl or Southern brawler instead of the Southern drawl.
Oh, I guess he finished his drink already. Ta-da! A drink.
You messed up the definition of strong.
Strength lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah, and yours need a prescription.
God damn.
Oh, did I pick the wrong drink? Did she want something defensive? Oh, is she gonna give me is she gonna give me a new drink?
Save and keep. You got room for a little book full of recipes for one more drink?
Sure. Got one for me?
New drink, new drink, new
You
drink.
bet. It's what my baba used to drink back in the days. My adventures reminded me of it.
New drink. Recipe unlocked. Sailor's Courage. Thank
Sailor's
you, Care.
profanity.
Thank you, Care. So,
Holy
since
fuck,
you're here...
Sorry.
Sailor's Courage.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Sailor's
god.
Courage.
It have that trick is so strong it have abs.
So straight rum.
It's really good.
The Sailor's Courage
Absolutely.
gives even the driest landlubber the qualities of a good sailor: a lot of strength, a dash of defense, a shot of charisma, and the inability to know fear. A perfect all-rounder. Well, almost. Who needs common sense anyway? Spinach not included.
Of course.
Up. Melina might be young, but she's already an aspiring detective, and probably smarter than quite a few of my customers. She's a sweet and curious kid, despite her parents meeting an early tragic end. It's exceptionally hard not to like her, and it seems not even edgy rogues can resist her charm. So, since you're here in my tavern unharmed and in somewhat good spirits, I'm guessing you survived your encounter with the Wyvern Chimera?
I did, obviously.
Isn't that a Hydra?
Congratulations. No, yes. Yes and no. It's not a Hydra. It's a Chimera, which means it has a dragon head, a lion head, and a goat head.
Interesting.
Not maybe.
So it is multi-headed, but it's not a Hydra as in the heads don't grow back.
I just heard like wyvern and I don't know where my brain
So
went.
the dragon head of the chimera is a wyvern instead of like any other type of dragon.
Okay, so the freaky dragon head has wings on it, and then the rest of them just don't, and it flaps awkwardly and tries to fly with everyone else.
Something. Well, I'm sure we'll find out, but that sounds about right. Oh, why am I getting so many pings? Congratulations.
Encountered a chimera?
Riwa?
Oh, sorry. I forgot that was me.
Oh, good.
Sure did. We could tell the tales, too.
You were the chimera.
Both?
Cool. You a beast slayer?
I am, though this time no beast was slain. I'm Carolyn. You?
Billy, the greatest detective in the whole world, and this is my assistant.
Your assistant got a name?
Malachi.
There it is.
See, so Millie, you interested?
What was that? You cut out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
you're good now, though. Zell, that's a lot of cats on the screen. I mean, technically, it's a cat and a wolf.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because Kara's a wolf, because there's that whole thing about how, like, her uncle got confused for a werewolf.
It is, in fact, Malachite now.
Yep, of course it is. Of course it is.
How many times do you have to freaking scratch out a fake name and then rewrite the new one?
So first it was Zephyr, then it was Blaze, now it's Malachite.
I'm interested in everything. Chimeras especially. Well,
Is she fussing with her microphone? Or did she die? Or did her her Discord die?
She's still here. I think she's just fiddling with her microphone. Well, really, when you think about it, Millie's a cat. I'm a cat.
I'm a
Purple's a
cat.
cat. Riewell's
definitely a cat.
Riewell's a cat. Manny's a cat.
We got a unhappy face in the chat from Ruel.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm. Riewell, did you break the thing?
Well, I told her she cut out briefly, and I think she fussed with it and broke it even more.
Seems to be having issue.
We'll wait. No worries.
Yeah, it's all good.
I can check in on these pings that I keep getting. I learned some cursed FF14 lore today.
Cursed lore?
Cursed lore, yep. Specifically about one of the early New Year's events that happened in 2014. So their New Year's event is called Heaven's Turn, and it's based off of the Lunar New Year. So you've got like the zodiac animals, right?
Yup.
Well, 2014 was the year of the horse, and it was just post ARR. So you still had Harshaphant around, and
Oh.
What happened? Did they eat the horses? Like, what's going on?
no. Harshaphant has a thing for the player character, your Warrior of Light. Harshaphant is very into your Warrior of Light.
He's got a big old crush.
He does. But in the 2014 Heaven's Turn event, he shows up wearing the horse helmet that all of the like the Heaven's Turn NPCs will wear a helmet with the animal like sculpted onto the helmet, and it covers most of the face, so you can't like see who it is. But this one was very obviously Horsefant. He starts talking about how his house crest is a unicorn, but how horses are also magnificent creatures. He goes into a tangent talking about how incredible horses are, and then starts saying that if your warrior of light was a horse, how well he'd take care of the horse and like pamper you and treat you.
Yeah, Oshifran was really into the Warrior of Light.
Yes, Horsefant was really into the warrior of light. And apparently into pony play as well.
I want you to be my little pony.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I can respect that about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's anyone that if there's anyone that would get me into pony play, it probably would be Archifon.
There is in fact a recording of this event on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, yes.
If you need to go watch it, just look up 2014 Heaven's Turn event.
Excellent.
But it is wild. And apparently there's a horse mount in the game that references the fact that he said all this weird stuff about the horse. That is in fact you as the Warrior of Light.
Oh my god, I need this. I need to see this.
But yeah, it's if Many finds it, Faye should post it in the server, the collab server. But yeah, it's sure is something. I'm really glad that an ad break happened while we were talking about that. Apparently.
Very good. Sorry, my mic just kind of broke.
No, you're good. Are you back? You good?
Yes, I'm fully back. I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
But yeah, so that's my cursed FF14 lore of the day.
Like, this episode brought to you by Trident. Trident Gum, sponsor us, please. We need money.
Oh god. I don't know if I'd want to be sponsored by a gum brand. Anyway, now that Rio's back.
You don't want Purple Tigress Magic Gum?
No, I don't think I do. As interesting as that would sound. Alright, Rewell.
I'll tell you, you sneaky innkeep, and your pumpkin crying over there, how I outsmarted one.
Yes, please.
I would love that.
Well, alright. Strap in tight then. Our friendly innkeeper here set me up on a quest to collect some saliva from a wyvern chimera in the Quag Mangrove.
It's the key ingredient for vampire sunscreen.
That makes sense.
The issue is, the marshlands the chimera's home turf. There's no way I could outfight it in its own domain. So I went the route of trickery. My Baba always said that all chimeras she encountered enjoyed some good subterfuge. I'm really the brainy type, but I don't even if I felt it might be entertained enough to help me anyhow. You have to take a clever approach, of course, so I think the only reasonable thing to do in this situation. I talked to a mouse.
Many time. Squeak mouse time.
Huh? I didn't tell any of you, but I have a cameo in this game actually.
Oh shit.
I just didn't know when to bring it up. Kind of awkward.
Spooky.
No worries, take your time.
I can't believe Malachi is eating something.
Don't choke.
I just shoved an entire taco in my face. God damn it.
Oh, tacos are that's fine. Tacos are reasonable excuse.
All right, I'm here. A mouse.
A mouse. Found in a local marshland. Offer him a bunch of cheese if he agrees to help me out. It was pretty easy to convince.
Why a mouse?
Everyone knows chimeras are afraid of mice, dummy.
Exactly.
Oh, don't be mean, Melly.
Is that a thing? Chimeras are scared of mine.
No, I think it's something from that game. Exactly. I thought if I was scared, it might use it 3 brainless. So I dressed up the mouse in the best wizard regalia I could find and made myself invisible.
Mouse wizard.
Mouse wizard.
Very good at disguises. You can do that?
Not usually, but the innkeep drinks put the great perks.
They do indeed, though I do not recall granting you invisibility.
Yeah, invisibility might be too strong of a word. But with the wits I got from the drinks, I remembered something. Cameras have a hard time discerning between different shades of green.
Ooh, I think I know where this is going.
She just green screened.
She ghillie suited. She got herself a ghillie suit.
They're quite the hand in camouflage, so I figured I'd put it in good use. I got her some underbrush, second leaves, and made some glues from the tree resins and spit cake.
Manny?
Everything all together better with spit.
You jot that down.
Just hot, cool. Spit right on that thing.
Drink, you know? So, I put it all together into a cloak of camouflage. Put some mud on my face and was ready to go. So, dressed up in camouflage, the mouse and I, unseen, approached the chimeras. I was resting near a muddy stream, and two of the said were in deep discussion about the sanctity of canon compliance.
I love how casually this game gets meta sometimes.
It does just kind of do that sometimes.
Like, doesn't make a big deal out of it, just is a thing. And I love that.
It feels like a lot of the time it's like the game is like, okay, stop thinking about world building. We're not doing that here.
We know that you know that we know that this is silly.
What did it have? Besides the dragon one, obviously.
Classic lion and snakehead combo.
Ooh, so this was a lion, dragon, snakehead chimera. Okay, I see.
But there was no goat involved.
No goat.
Goat this time.
Of course, all heard us approaching. First they seemed curious, but most of them froze up when they saw the mouse. The little thing looked mighty tall, what an improvised wizard had. I stayed right behind him, making his footsteps sound heavy. The camouflage seemed to work. The different shade of greens and brown made me blend into the Martian landscape.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm giving myself some insulin.
I love
Okay.
this mental picture of Care in a ghillie suit, stomping behind a mouse.
That is wearing
A little wizard outfit.
A
costume.
wizard costume, yeah. Absolutely incredible.
From up close up, I could see the camera was trying to hide its fears as the mouse drew nearer. So I started the show. The mouse, or me, same thing at this point, loudly announced that it was a great wizard.
Now I understand why the achievement was called Puppet Master.
Ah,
Because she's basically puppeting the mouse.
yeah.
And he had come to collect spell-casting ingredients from his plane switching spell. He was prepared to fight, but was willing to bargain if the Chimeras value its life. To underline his great power and everything, I even made him float on my invisible end. I figured I was going there. Luckily for me, the Chimeras was more than ready to take up the offer. Though it did briefly argue with itself on whether fleeing was a better option. The snake wanted to fight, but only until the mouse growled. Or I growled. One and the same, really.
A mouse growling, huh?
So the great mouse mage stated this condition in no uncertain terms. One bucket of saliva, and in return, he would leave the Chimeras in peace forever. Not a lot that he could summon the bucket out of thin air. Briefly lost my sanity when there was more in-creature arguing. But finally, the Chimeras agreed. To fill the bucket with plenty of saliva within a disturbingly quick time frame. Happy to have avoided any monumental violence, the mouse wizard and his bucket of valuable Chimera saliva floated away.
The image of this is just incredible.
It really is.
For a
Promising.
mouse to be floating away, she'd have to be walking backwards too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Promising that he would keep his honorable word. Either she was walking backward or she was holding the mouse up in the air.
What an incredible ruse.
Guess I got some of my Baba's brain and charm after all.
More than some, it seems.
Certainly got the charm.
Let's not get carried away. Once we're out of sight, I had to keep up my own end of the deal, of course. After getting out of the camouflage, I thanked the mouse and gave him an enormous amount of cheese I had promised him.
If you
I'm
ever
just
need me
gonna-
to do something, that is also my price.
I'm just gonna say it now. I'm just gonna say something now. Why does Malachi look like he was reluctantly invited to a fur con?
Wow.
Damn.
He kinda does.
He's
I
just
just
like,
realized that this was the furry inn.
like, I'm not a furry, but I guess this is a fun party.
He needs a fursona now.
So he's just
Oh,
like me for
yeah.
real.
Okay, okay.
It's like, I don't have a fursona, I just appreciate the art.
Okay, but looking at this man, if you had to assign him a persona, what would you assign him?
Well,
A crow? I was gonna say monitor lizard. I don't know why. I mean, he's an air thingy. So probably, yeah, definitely a crow. Never mind. I say crow.
I'm gonna be honest. I know this is bold. This is pretty out there, but I think bear.
I was
I can
actually
imagine him as like a little black bear.
thinking raccoon.
Oh.
Because
Raccoon's
the
a good one.
raccoon's got little fingers.
True.
Little fingers to grab because he likes to steal, and they already have the little thief mask, and it matches his hair.
No, yeah, he does have Pietes and Taglu energy. Love to see it.
Or a
I-
bat. Someone said a bat.
Yeah,
That isn't bad either.
I feel Bat because of his scarf, how expressive his scarf is.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I think Raccoon honestly is
He's-
my.
He's invited to the fur con, and his friends trying to assign him a Sona, but he's just in the corner like,
Actually, I'm gonna say another thing that's super controversial.
Ooh.
He'd be one of those emo sparkle dogs.
No.
Oh my god, yes! Yes!
Not like the super colorful sparkle dogs, the emo sparkle dogs.
Yeah, no,
Ew.
absolutely.
He
It
also
would
had
be
the
black,
scarf.
red, and purple with a scarf, and it'll have like different weird colored hair, and have like
Absolutely.
Oh,
bat
yeah.
wings.
Yeah, it would have bat wings, actually. Yes.
Love this.
It'll be called Scourge, the Demon of Darkness, or something
Yep,
like that.
absolutely. Or no, it changes names just as much as he does. And he only draws it in that weird chibi style.
It's like I gotta get someone to commission me to look a little more dark. He's like, this is just a reference of my character. It looks so cute and cuddly, but
No,
he
he
wants it to
actually
look edgy.
he doesn't draw it. He actually uses those bases that you find on DeviantArt.
Oh, he used a DeviantArt base and puts it together.
Yeah, yep. He colors it in like Microsoft Paint and
I was gonna
everything.
say MS Paint, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm so glad that we've gone on this exercise.
Please don't my persona. Just don't tell anyone.
He offers to trade for commissions of his persona. He'll like trade little like trinkets or whatever.
It's like, this is my persona. Do not steal.
Just robbing like banks and shit just to pay for commissions.
Oh my
Like-
god.
Honestly, couldn't blame him.
Yeah, he just walks. He just goes up to a
Do it
mysteriously
too.
wealthy furry.
I love this. No, you know those mysteriously wealthy furries that people talk about that like will fund your that will like fund your entire whatever. He actually becomes one of those commissioners.
They'll fund an entire con. Like,
Y-
they'll
yeah.
have host
He-
their own private con.
Just don't ask where the money come from.
Yeah, yeah. He's the dude that like pays the whole $4,000 for your fursuit if
Right.
you make him art and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally.
He just thinks your character is so cute. He's just like, here, I want to see a fursuit of this.
Oh my god. This is an incredible tangent. Anyway.
That much cheese be way too heavy for a single mouse to carry.
This is actually a wizard after all.
God damn.
It's some sort of dimensional pocket. Could store it all.
The mouse had hammer space.
Yeah, all mice have hammer space actually.
It's a bit of the cheese and just let it ridiculous happen. Maybe for a while before you could ask him why he hadn't said something sooner about the whole wizard things, you know?
A typical mouse with a wizard hat. I see. I prefer the detectives, personally. Mouse detective!
Squeak squeak. Two.
We support the great mouse detective here. One of the best. Was it a Disney movie? I think it was a Disney
I
movie.
think so.
Yeah, it was a
I
Disney
don't
movie.
think I've seen it.
The mouse detectives.
It was one of the hidden gems that Disney doesn't really talk about because it didn't make enough money, but it was a great movie.
It was basically Sherlock Holmes but a mouse.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, Walt Disney, the Great Mouse Detective. Released as Basil, the Great Mouse Detective in some countries.
That's Sherlock Holmes or Murloc Holmes. Actually, wait, no, that's the detective that goes.
Herlock Sholmes? No,
Sholmes?
Herlock Sholmes is the one in Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Sherlock Sholmes.
Yes,
Yeah.
so they couldn't get permission to use the name Sherlock Holmes in the Ace Attorney games. Specifically the translated games. His name is in fact Sherlock Holmes in Japan. But when they translated the games, they could not use Sherlock Holmes. So they had to call him Herlock Sholmes.
I think it is actually a.
Herlock
Yes, okay,
Sholmes
no,
is
you're
also when Arsène Lupin. Yeah,
That's the thing I was gonna bring up. And
yeah,
that I think they're intentionally paying homage to Arsène
Arsène
Lupin
Lupin.
yeah,
versus Herlock Sholmes.
yep.
Um,
But in Japan, they were actually able to call him Sherlock Holmes, which is very funny. It was just when they did the localization that they couldn't call him Sherlock Holmes.
or like it's entirely possible they actually could have, and it wouldn't really have been a big deal. But
I think they could because I think Sherlock Holmes is part of
The Holmes estate, the estate
the
of
litigious, but it's still part of the what's it called? Public domain.
So
some of it.
Sherlock Holmes after a certain point is public domain. They have successfully argued that they still get copyright on like Sherlock Holmes if he shows certain kinds of characterization or whatever. It's some weird bullshit.
Or if they
It's one of
take
those where it's like
certain stories and like turn those stories into stuff.
yeah.
Because only some of the Sherlock Holmes stories are public domain.
It's like how we can only use the design of original Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
And also, if I remember correctly,
Copyright's weird.
Basil the Great Mouse Detective, he is actually living in Sherlock Holmes's house.
Yes.
The way to get to his house is like a little side panel, but if you look at the address, it's whatever the heck Sherlock Holmes' address is in the story.
Yep.
221B Baker Street?
Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was, but I think that's it.
I used to be a super Hulock.
I see. I was not super Hulock, but I was adjacent into the Homestuck fandom. So, yeah.
I should read Sherlock Holmes books one day.
I didn't have a lot of Homestuck fans around me, but the ones who were, they kind of scared me.
I will be honest, I cosplayed John Egbert at one point. Yeah.
I remember him. I remember what he looked like.
I think I still have the wig. I think I still have the wig because it was a very expensive Arda wig. And it's packed away somewhere. But, yeah. Oh, let's keep going.
Yes.
Afterward, I thought I wasn't a player. When suddenly I felt something breathing heavily right behind me.
Oh shit.
When I turned around, I was looking right into the scaly eyes of the wyvern chimera. But I wanted to know where the wizard would take his leave, so that he could move to a more secure spot. So I was about to be Smoke. I thought I was about to be Smoke. But apparently, I was right. They do like a good bruise.
But wasn't mad?
No, it was amused. Impressed even. In order for making it weak, it let me live and left me with some strange words.
Strange words?
Stranger than a talking dragon head.
I mean, that's kind of what dragon heads do, right?
Not sure. Maybe they do typically speak in prophecy.
Prophecies?
That's what it says. It was giving me.
How blasphemous.
They said it wasn't real, but why did they gotta make those things so cryptic? And no one got time to interpret this kind of stuff.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's the thing with prophecies. No need to interpret them. You'll realize exactly what they mean soon enough.
Hero, do you think he was talking about?
No close.
But it's you.
I know you are.
I think you might be, Care. You know what would be very heroic of you?
What?
If you brought that saliva to Kyle the vampire. I'm sure his happiness will finally I'm sure his happiness about finally being able to walk in the sun again will be extraordinary.
Will you tickle yourself?
My domain is merely my tavern. You're much more likely to run into him.
Fine. Might as well. Guess I will got leashed at the time for providing me with some of his strange adventures.
Did you have fun?
It was... Yes, I'll admit, it was fun. I just wish I could tell Bob all about it. But you make a good sound,
Thank you. Thank you. I try.
Now, any of you happen to know where I can find the vampire?
Last we saw him at the Gaia Temple. The priests might know where he went.
Know where he wanted to go. I overheard him talking about it.
Care to share?
I want to trade it. The information, I mean.
For what?
You teach me how to use a greatsword.
That's it? Sure thing. Right now?
Right now, okay?
I've got time. It might take you more than one lesson, though.
It's okay. I've also got time.
What's the deal, then? I'll show you the basic of... and you tell me where to find the vampire.
Jesus.
That is, if your system is alright with that.
Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey.
Okay, kiddo. Let's go. You keep? Can we use your front yard?
Of course. Go wild.
Will do. What if Millie is becoming just the adoptive child of everybody?
You coming too, Mal?
No, I'll stay here and have another drink.
I love that she's already given him a nickname for the new name.
She
Yeah.
gives him a nickname for every new name he comes up with.
Okay, you can join us later. Can't wait to learn how to fight. That'd be so helpful for future adventures. Keeper, do you have any quests I could go on after this? To practice my sword and stealth skills.
Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I promise I'll have a quest for you soon.
I can't wait. I'm gonna destroy any challenge with wits, stealthiness, and giant swords. Ha!
I know you will.
First, I gotta practice. See you later.
If Millie wields a giant sword, it's just a normal sized sword.
I was gonna say, the moment the sword touches their hands, it just drops to the ground because it's too heavy.
Oh.
I like her ambition.
I like her naivete.
Some would call it optimism.
The way waste of time. Delusions get you nowhere.
You would know?
Another drink, please. Same as before. Sweet and all.
Coming right up. I feel like he's got a sweet tooth. But obviously he wouldn't admit it. Alright. Plop that in there. 1, 2, 3. Off we go.
So do you think terrorist nothing's sweet?
Some sweet optimism for my most pessimistic customer. He's blushing again.
This is sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks.
Wow, I'm proud of myself there. Or here.
You should be.
So, Malachite.
Just leave me to my pondering.
You need a corner.
Got it.
You just down the whole thing? Good God.
Okay, that's actually really cool how he came in with the moons behind him. It's our favorite elf.
Hey! Hiya, Innkeep.
Hiya, Fable.
I am so happy to see the tavern looking healthy again. And you too. I'm sorry it took me so long to check in.
That's alright. I hope the last 2 days weren't too hard on you.
No, not at all. I was just very busy.
So bright and neon.
A bunch of the Ashen Grove's trees got knocked over, and I spent a lot of time rescuing and leading group therapy sessions with the local wildlife. And of course I had to check in on all the nearby settlements too. See if they needed help with any damage after all that.
Did Uncle Dragon make it?
Yes. The werewolf settlement took a bit of a hit, but everyone made it out okay. Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup when I arrived.
Emergency soup.
Emergency soup is amazing.
I think he's a stress cooker.
It's very nice of you to check in with everyone.
I had to make sure everyone was okay. Used up a lot of my healing salves, but that's what they're there for. I'm not happy I had to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something?
Go ahead.
Ooh, if you have a drink in your repertoire that could assist someone in a situation like mine. Drinks are powerful. Like something that make me tougher while also replenishing my social energy.
Dude, if I had a drink that could replenish social batteries.
Think
A
I'm all done
spoon's drink.
Helping out now, but a drink like that would be a real game changer in case something like this happens again.
It's time for the drink with abs.
I don't think I have a recipe for that yet. But don't worry, I've already got an idea. Recipe unlocked, 1,000 wins. But even without such a drink, I'm sure people were very thankful for your presence.
Well, they weren't mad about it, at least. Oh, I sort of feel like people aren't really as concerned as I thought they'd be. When I saw the stars fall, I thought for sure the world was gonna end.
Yes, I recall.
You were right that it wouldn't, of course. I thought that people would be a little more freaked out by the lack of a night sky. And everyone just seems to be okay with it.
That's just called light pollution.
I asked my sisters about it, and she said, "Who cares? Some wide-eyed adventurer will surely put them back at some point. Let's worry about replanting these tomatoes."
God, so no one gives a crap. Everyone's just passing the buck.
Yeah, it seems like it.
It's just like somebody will get to it.
I don't even know if you could put them back.
Oh God, that sounds familiar. Especially working on set, and you're just like, that it's like that screen doesn't look very safe. Nah, it's fine. And then somebody else is like, what are you talking about? Like that screen right there, it doesn't look like it's stable. It could be a little bit wobbly. Nah, it'll be fine. You can never put back what's lost.
Oof, dramatic. But you can always replace it with something new.
I'm not sure that you can replace the stars, or if you should approach loss that way.
It's all a matter of perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees up in the night sky for a change.
Just floating trees.
Still would be much nicer if some things would just stay the same.
Okay, to be fair, tree-shaped stars and then the leaves start falling. That would be beautiful.
They never do.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining a bunch of like copy pasted trees in the sky and they're just spinning.
I'm just happy everyone's okay.
Did you check on Carrie yet? She should be hacking my terrace to pieces outside.
It's called lawn maintenance.
I did. Outside, on your definitely not hacked up terrace.
See? Lawn maintenance.
Just out of curiosity, do you own any wood glue?
Oh yeah, you just go to your local Home Depot for that.
Yeah, this
Does
is
he Home
totally
Depot?
fine. She just needed wood glue for no other reason.
It was nice to see that she's okay too. I was a little worried she would just leave and never talk to me again. So it was nice watching her train Melly with so much enthusiasm. Hey, catch up a bit. That too. You tried to rope me into their greatsword training.
Fable with a greatsword. That'd be a sight to behold.
Fable a greatsword. Give Fable a greatsword.
Nah, they're just like, hey Fable, stand over there.
Puts an apple on Fable's head.
People getting handed a sword, a great sword, and then doing the Carly Rae Jepsen. Whoa, a sword!
Oh my god. Coleman sent me a picture in DMs.
Oh
And
boy.
it's
Sparkle
and
Dog,
it's the Sparkle Dog attempt.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is the best art.
Hold
for
on.
any stream. I already know it will be.
Oh, hold on. Let's switch to There it is. There we've got
Where did you
Black,
put this?
red, and
it's on
purple.
stream. Hold on. I will send it in Discord.
Oh, yep. Okay, I see it now. My stream was behind. My god. Oh my fucking god. That's incredibly good.
He's got
Scarf.
the scarf with the bat wings and the
Oh.
Yep.
and I think that's a base too. They're using a base.
Yep, it is a
That's
DeviantArt
cool.
base.
With the make sure to leave a link to the original.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Sparkle
so
Dog
good.
Zephyr. Or Malachite or Blaze or whatever you want to call him. Yep. There he is.
This is my persona. Do not steal.
Original persona, do not steal.
We all know that first one is called Shade.
Incredible. Shade. I could see it being called Shade.
Shade.
Oh my god. I don't have anything to hydrate. I drank all my Gatorade. Does that mean I have to get up and go grab a drink real quick?
I guess it might.
I'm sure. I'll go grab a drink real quick.
Hydration
Is
time.
it time for a short break?
I should probably do the same actually.
We can do a short break. Oh,
Oh,
I'm being told to go piss as well. Okay.
God,
I
this
guess
guy-
everyone go to the potty. Go do your thing.
Jesus. It didn't play my whole audio clip though. I need to fix that. It should be go piss girl. I mean they.
Incredible. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't play the whole audio bit, but that's it's supposed to be that. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go to the bathroom and grab a drink. Ruel, are you still there? You mentioned that you have to go to bed soon? 30 minutes soon?
in 30 minutes, yes.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
So, yeah, it'll be a quick break. Just to grab drinks and go to the bathroom.
Alright, I'll do the same.
Yep.
Worst
I will
case,
be back in a second.
Oh wait, everybody's gone. Anyway.
Yeah, everyone's heading out.
Actually, maybe I won't be here. Maybe I'll be gone for a moment as well. Oh man.
I return. I have eaten almost an entire pack of apple cider donuts today. Over the span of the day. That is 6 donuts.
Oh.
Hi. I'm eating a donut.
What kind of donut?
Apple cider donut.
Oh, it is almost apple cider time.
Yep, that's why I'm eating
They
an
haven't
apple
came
cider
out with
donut.
everything just yet, but it's soon. It is soon.
Mm-hmm. Ah. I got bonked.
Mm-hmm. One of those. It's not Halloween time yet. Blah, 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 blah.
Hmm.
I don't know if any good like pumpkin patches or places to go get apple cider and the cinnamon donuts and all that stuff.
You're in what, Cali?
Yeah.
You'd probably have to, depending on how far south you are, you'd probably have to go north.
Yeah, I'm an hour north of LA, thank God.
Okay. Yeah, you'd still probably have to travel a little further north because apples are a northern crop. Apples. I mean, apple cider donuts. I've almost completed an entire 6-pack of them.
Oh. Apple cider donuts. That sounds fucking great.
Cider donuts are amazing.
We were just talking about it almost being cider donut season.
Cider donut season.
To be honest, Spooky, you may even have to go further north than San Fran to find a good place.
Yeah, you might be right, because that's where there's going to be a lot more agriculture.
Yeah, I think you're too far south, even still
It's
being
too
an hour
industrial over
north.
here.
Not only that, even San Francisco gets really hot.
True.
So, because apples need frost.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you're still probably looking further north, like Eureka almost.
I'll just jump on a plane and go back to Michigan.
I mean, honestly, put it in your, it explodes. I was gonna say put it in your carry-on. Or not your carry-on, your, checked luggage.
Oh no, I wouldn't bring it back home. I'd just go to Michigan, stay there for a couple of days, and just enjoy it there.
Gorge yourself on it.
Just gorge myself with apple cider and donuts and pumpkin stuff and
Honest,
pie and all
valid. I grew up in Illinois, so that's where I'm like, we had apple orchards everywhere in Illinois.
Oh, I love the apple orchards in the Midwest.
Yep. You pick apples. You pick apples are almost as bad as you pick strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
Where you pick them, but you also just stuff them in your face while you're picking them.
Yeah.
That's half the fun.
Yeah, yep. That's how you know you're getting your money's worth, is actually eating them while you're there.
You have to taste the apple before you collect them.
Absolutely. But I lived in a town that also had a corn maze. And it was like the hit spot to be when you were a teenager in our town was the corn maze.
Oh, but you lost the corn?
Because they also had like campgrounds at the corn maze and everything. And your friends would be working it, so you'd get like discount tickets and stuff. And they were open late. They were like the one place that was open till like midnight on the weekends and everything.
Oh, I see.
That's cool.
So, like, you'd go there to, like, have a little campfire and do the corn maze and just hang out with your friends and goof off. And it was like, it was a controlled freedom of being at the corn maze, but, like, adults were still around, but you could kind of get away with shit because it was a corn maze. So, but yeah, it was good. Alright. Did you accept?
I'm not really a sword kind of elf. It was fun to watch her teach Millie. She's very sweet.
Indeed.
I was just relieved to see Carolyn doing alright. She was relieved about Mr. Jagan.
And about you, I'm sure.
Maybe.
To celebrate our well-being despite the absurdity of this world, how about a drink?
Love a drink. Can I try out that new one I requested? 1,000 Winds, was it? In case I run into more people in need of help on the way back.
I'm sure I'll find just the right thing.
Wait, you made the request of the drink. You don't know what it's called?
I don't know.
The bartender only just, like, came up with the drink.
I still have to put it
Okay.
together.
So they come in, they have like specific stats or whatever, then you put it together and you come up with the name and the fancy cup.
Mm-hmm. Except this time, Fable specifically wants this drink. So instead of stats, it is just a picture of the drink.
Mm-hmm.
Swept up in the thousand winds, you become as charming and elusive as their elemental messengers. Somehow, that feels exactly like resting on a tropical island, enjoying a refreshing drink and pleasant company. Its airy swirls are perfect for avoiding unwanted questions. Alright, so this is going to be a 3, a 2, and a 1 in this direction. So that's going to be a 6. So I need to fill it with something. Not you. Oh, I have the phoenix feathers. I forgot about that. We'll do a feather. We'll do 2 shots of this. And then 2 shots of this. There we go. And it's fitting for it to have a feather in it.
Yeah.
A breezy drink, inspired by you and your kindness.
Thank you.
I love the little umbrella.
Yeah.
Little
It is
swizz of
very
straw.
necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Your drinks are still the highlight of my day. Make the best drinks, right?
They're okay.
Really? You actually think that? Or is this a thing where you just don't want to be nice? People seem to do that a lot for some reason.
He got called out. Now he's awkward about it.
They taste good. As good as things can taste when you're me.
Well said. Thank you.
By the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Here comes a new name.
Fable. I'm an elf and a ranger, and I come here a lot.
Do you think he's gonna switch names just for Fable? I believe it. I believe it, actually. They are also an incredibly courageous and capable hero.
That's not true. Not yet. I'm working on it. A hero, I mean.
Spooky, did you dive in to eat another taco?
No, I'm good. Why?
Because I dream of adventure and all the wonderfully exciting things it can bring. I want to help people.
Why?
Why not?
Oh, no, he actually kept it.
Oh, he actually kept his name.
Yeah, he actually kept it.
Oh, you're Mal. I mean, Malachi, obviously. Ellie just talked about a Mal. She said they, or I guess you, are very cool and her new friend. She sounded very happy about it.
We're not friends. She just won't leave me alone.
Oh,
Oh, so he's an introvert.
Oh, extremely.
Why do you spend time with her if you don't like her? That sounds really mean.
She keeps following me.
And you take her along?
Not by choice.
you well enough to judge the truth behind all this. I think you should be honest with her and with yourself.
What are you, my therapist?
Honesty goes a long way.
She does lead group counseling sessions for animals all the time, so
Yep, they certainly do.
they do. Yeah, no, it is they them.
Yep.
I
think we've accidentally heard Fable a lot.
a little bit, yeah. I usually don't, but I think I just completely forgot their gender this session.
That's valid. I think you've been zooted a lot this session too.
I plead the fifth. It goes a long way.
I also believe that that thing in Zofard can be fixed with honesty as well.
You mean the missing familiar?
I heard several familiars are missing, actually. And I believe with so many mages and familiars present, someone is bound to know something.
Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. I go meow. Meow meow.
Maybe they're just scared to face possible consequences for their honesty.
Sounds like Zoford is going through an eventful time. Mage mania. Thank you for letting me know. I'll keep an eye or two out for future developments.
Does the innkeeper have 2 eyes?
I hope so.
I only see through one.
Zoford isn't very far from here, is it?
Not too far. It's in eastern Fesoa, and is, to my knowledge, the biggest harbor town the Republic has to offer. I can only recommend its many summer festivals. Very pretty fireworks. Why? Does it sound like something up your alley?
No, not mine. But Melina is seeking her first quest. Maybe this could be something for her. She needs to practice her skills outside of risk-free theory.
Good idea. I'll see if I can reserve it for her.
Sorry for asking. But first quest, I thought Melly just turned 10. Isn't that a bit young for quests?
No, that's the age you get your first Pokemon. What are you talking about?
Ah.
No, I was a similar age when I ventured on my first quest.
The one with the horrifying nightmare creatures?
Yes.
Oh, that's sad.
No, that's cool.
No, I think it's a little sad. Children shouldn't have to face such danger that early.
Why not? It's always there. Might as well confront them when they're that young, so they can accept its existence in their lives.
It's an insane thing to say. Because the world can be horrible doesn't mean we should confront children with that fact as early as we can.
Yeah, just throw them right in. They'll be fine.
It's already bad enough that us grown-ups have to deal with it so much. Why should they just accept it if we can make the world a better place for them instead?
Because we refuse to actually make a better play. Okay, I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
I mean, when you were on a quest with, and I quote, horrifying nightmare creatures, weren't you scared? Wouldn't you have preferred not to be alone?
It builds character.
Character that thinks we should put other kids in miserable situations? Sure to get a lot of good for you there. Are your parents worried to death about you?
Oof.
My parents are dead. I'm Batman. You got enough rumors to make a quest yet, Innkeeper?
Not yet. Give me another day. People are so busy talking about or ignoring all that star debris, they're losing sight of the important things. Like feeding me new information.
Is that very nutritious of you? Nerd. I can't read. I swear.
No, but it's fun.
In that case, the fun I can provide in a day is running out.
What? Hi. Yeah. She's saying it's almost bedtime.
Unfortunately, the horrors of this world do not stop chasing me, nor anyone else. I shall take my leave.
Good luck.
You're around. With less horrors, I hope. I'm worried.
About Malachite or Melly?
Oh, you're really gonna send her on that quest?
If she wants to go, but I don't think you have to worry about it that much. Zoford is a beautiful city with a very low crime rate. I think she can handle a couple of rowdy familiars. And I doubt she'd be going alone.
Hope not. It's a little worse than being alone when you're scared.
Very true.
You scared of anything?
Bad Gilp reviews.
I think you have to be scared of that. You make the best drinks in all of Asteria.
I think as long as you like my drinks, I'll be okay.
Got my 5 stars in the bag.
I would ask what you're afraid of, but
The answer would be everything.
is it?
Yes, but I'm working on not letting my fear stop me. Might not be able to avoid feeling afraid, but I can always just do things when scared. Rather than not at all. Maybe. That is still a terrifying thought. How do you handle your situations you're afraid of?
I used to have a terrible habit of just walking away from the things that scared me. But with the right people by your side, staying becomes less of a crushing weight on your shoulders. Fable has unlocked skill, power of courage. You realize that even if things aren't perfectly comfortable, they are still worth experiencing.
Sounds lovely. I've never seen friends of yours around the tavern before. Maybe you should invite them over sometime.
Perhaps, though one of my friends is sitting here right now.
Where? Wait, are they invisible? Oh, me. Makes me really happy. Also makes me feel pretty bad about having to go back home.
Don't worry. Go home, fix the many things that worry you, as long as you come back.
Always. See you tomorrow, innkeeper.
See you tomorrow, my friend.
I love Fable. They are wonderful.
Fables are great.
Oh, it's so cute and squishy.
Gonna pick them up and squish their cheeks.
Bish, bish, bish.
Okay. It is getting close to 11. And that is the time Ruel said that she had to go to bed. So we'll wrap it up there. We got a good day in, so that's pretty good. A lot of tangents, but I love talking to you guys, so that's not a problem either.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
So we're gonna go.
Game and everything else fun.
Yeah.
Yee.
I'm gonna go ahead and save our game. And then let's pick someone out to go raid.
I should probably poke my sister to make sure she didn't fall asleep on the floor again.
Oh goodness. Guess who's live again? It's Bear Dad. He's doing the finale of Tavern Talk today. Oh no. Well, we heard someone knocking at your door or something.
Oh, yeah, that was. Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, if you all wanted to continue the talk on that.
No, I think it's a good place to wrap up for the night. Let's see. Or we could go raid Quincy, who is also in this game. Quincy appears as a guest in Tavern Talk, and he is also streaming right now. But maybe I want to send you guys over to Bear Dad. Even though he's on the finale, it'll be good to send you guys over to him.
Oh no, spoilers abound.
Oh no, spoilers.
It's so spoiled.
Alright, so do we want to do a roll call? Where can people find y'all?
Sure. We have been many. Unfold Mind Mesh, the Fairy Viscountess of Chitin. You can find us Viscountix.buzz. That's VISCOUNTEXX.BUZZ.
And Ryuel?
Mastodon stuff.
I am Elena Rose. You can find me on Twitch under the same name. And I usually stream on Wednesday and Sundays.
Nice. And Spooky.
I am Spooky the Tooth on Twitch and Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. And I am slowly getting back into streaming, trying to, but I will actually be going live tomorrow evening, if anyone would be available to see that. So it'll be my first time in a long time getting back into streaming. I didn't want to do a crazy new debut thing again, but
Nice.
Yeah.
And I'm Kaylin, and you can find me here and a bunch of other places down in my panels below. Alright, we're gonna send you guys over to Rune Bear Dad, who's working on the finale to Tavern Talk. Have a good night, everyone!